Hi, Sean Geithner here with Believe Teas. Now, last time we were together, we talked a little bit about the differences between true teas, which come from the Camellia sinensis plant, and herbals, which come from other plants. And one of the biggest questions that I get when I'm out doing my presentations is about caffeine and tea. And yes, all true teas have some level of caffeine. Whites, greens, oolongs, and blacks, dark teas, yellow teas, as long as they come from that Camellia sinensis plant, they have some caffeine. Now, there are many factors that affect the level of caffeine in each of those. For instance, the varietal, the altitude in which the tea is grown, how young the leaves were when they were picked, how much tea is used in brewing is another factor, the steeping time, the steeping temperature. All of those make a difference in how much caffeine is in that particular tea. That being said, however, our bodies react very differently to the caffeine in tea versus other caffeinated beverages. And an example of what the differences in caffeine are, if you were to go out and buy a cup of coffee, a gourmet cup of coffee, that would contain on average about 175 milligrams of caffeine. However, if you were to drink a cup of black tea, that only contains about 37 milligrams of caffeine. So big difference. And our bodies absorb the caffeine in tea at about half the rate than it does with other caffeinated beverages. And in addition to that, tea has a special amino acid in it called theanine. And theanine brings our bodies a sense of calm. So that theanine works with the caffeine and gives us an alertness and a lift that kind of stays with us, but we don't get the big crash and the jitters that we might get with other caffeinated beverages. Now, some people want to avoid the caffeine altogether, and in that case, there are decaf teas, but I would caution you because most of those teas go through a chemical process in order to become decaffeinated. And even when they're called decaffeinated, there's still a little bit of caffeine in them because you can't get it all out. If you want to avoid it altogether, your best bet is to go with an herbal from another plant, which is delicious. There are a huge variety of them, and you don't have to worry about any chemicals. So those are something that I offer on my website and as well. So I hope this gives you a little bit of better understanding of caffeine and tea and how your body reacts to that. If you click on the link below, it'll take you to my tutorials page on my website, which will also have more information about teas, and I'm going to be adding more videos to those as we go along. You can check out my Facebook page. I've got information on there as well, and feel free to contact me through my website if you have any other questions. So have a delightful day, and I'll be seeing you soon.